Bonjour from Professor Smith. We are ready to start week 4 and we will start with an overview. This is what you will learn this week. Learn terms for courses, fields of study and places at the university. So it will be all about university. Express likes and dislikes. J'aime, je n'aime pas, je déteste, j'adore. Pronounce and practice the liaison, like vous avez, vous êtes, etc. Learn functional phrases for talking about courses and academia. Use regular ER verbs in the present tense. These are regular, so they follow a pattern. Ask questions using est-ce que, the inversion or voice intonation. Use the affirmative and negative forms. The hardest part of this unit, and it will be probably the hardest part in the whole course, is how to form questions. Well, there are 3 ways. One is very easy, one is medium easy, and one normally gets totally confused. So let's take this simple sentence, tu aimes Paris, you love Paris. You can use to turn it into a sentence. This is a statement, of course. You love Paris. Statement. Turn it into a sentence. You can use one of the 3 methods. Let's start with the easiest one, is the intonation of the voice. You simply change the intonation of the voice. Tu aimes Paris? Tu aimes Paris? See, you don't change anything in the sentence. You just add the punctuation, of course. Second method, you use est-ce que. So you go, est-ce que tu aimes Paris? Est-ce que tu aimes Paris? Basically, you keep the original sentence, tu aimes Paris, and you put est-ce que right in front of it. You don't change anything other than the punctuation in the original sentence. And so this is easy also. Now the inversion. It doesn't even sound easy, does it? In the inversion, as you can deduct, we have to invert something. Basically, we invert the position of the pronoun and the verb, the subject and the verb. So we put the verb first in the question and the subject after the verb, and we link them with an hyphen. So our simple sentence will end up being aimes-tu Paris? Aimes-tu Paris? Let's see. How do we place the hyphen? Well, of course, the hyphen is always placed between the verb and the subject, but also there is another case which is kind of confusing, and that's why I want to introduce it here. When you form questions using the inversion and with the subject pronouns il and elle, with a verb that ends in the vowel, for instance, elle mange un sandwich, the inversion becomes mange-t-elle un sandwich. So you have to add a T hyphenated both sides between the verb and the subject. This is a euphonic T. It's placed there because otherwise the sentence would not sound euphonic. It wouldn't sound nice. Otherwise you have to say mange-elle un sandwich. No, we put that T, euphonic T, hyphenated both on both sides, and we say mange-t-elle un sandwich. Ok, aimez-vous Paris? Oui. Bonne semaine.